death.
Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today I have another episode of my Clan Royale series where I share some epic replays from my fellow clan members, and I've got 3 replays today with insanely close battles, and I'm talking like less than 50 health left on a tower at the end of a battle, that kind of close. And this battle here on the bottom, we have Joshua 4657 from my subscriber clan, and he's actually facing off against RT Dax, who is in the clan of my main account, and these guys were battling it out in a recent tournament that I held in a live stream, so this should be a pretty interesting battle. Now, both players here using the Miner Cycle deck, which we all know is very strong, especially in tournaments, but Joshua is also using the Hog Rider with his deck, so this should be a pretty interesting battle, like I said. Now, right here, Joshua is setting up a counter push here with the Barbarians. Down goes the Miner to hopefully distract the tower. RT Dax has no elixir left to defend. Fire Spirits going in there, but unfortunately the Fire Spirits don't kill the Barbarians, and take a look at how much damage Joshua does to this tower with one counter push. Now the tower all the way down to 428 health, but right here, RT Dax is going to start setting up a counter push of his own, but unfortunately Joshua is keeping the pressure on with a Hog Rider Goblin push, and even though RT Dax uses the Mini P.E.K.K.A, the Hog Rider is able to take out that tower, giving Joshua the 1 crown lead. But right here, this is what I'm talking about with the counter push. Miner going in there protecting the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and with a couple hits there, RT Dax is able to even up the score to 1 crown apiece. So we are in an even battle here, guys. A minute and 30 seconds left. This battle does go into the late overtime period. Of course, in the tournament battles, the overtime is up to 3 minutes long. And right here, take a look at how much damage RT Dax is doing to that King Tower. And this is a big cause of concern for Joshua, because with a 3-minute overtime, RT Dax can just kind of chip away at that King Tower and get the 3-crown victory. So Joshua is going to have to play his cards right here in order to win this battle. Now right here, Miner going in there, but not really getting anything accomplished. RT Dax is setting up once again another counter push, but Joshua going to do a quick push in the left-hand lane. Goblins going down there to hopefully distract the Inferno Tower, but unfortunately for him, the Princess as well as the Ice Wizard take out all the Goblins, and the Hog Rider isn't able to make it to the tower. Now take a look at this defense right here. Miner going in there, getting some chip damage into the King Tower. Barbarians unfortunately aren't even able to take out that Mini P.E.K.K.A, so Joshua is in a lot of trouble right here. Take a look at this push that RT Dax has going down the right-hand side. Goblins going in there with an Ice Wizard as well as a Princess for support. Another Miner going in there, getting some more chip damage into that tower. Goblins going down trying to defend. Unfortunately, the Princess takes it out, and take a look at how much damage going to this tower. King Tower all the way down to 1200 health. Now Joshua is going to try and sneak in a Hog Rider, Miner push from the left hand side, and take a look at this, guys. Inferno Tower going down, Zaspel going down to reset the attack on the Inferno Tower, and Joshua is able to take that tower all the way down to 1200 health. So with one push there on the left hand lane, Joshua is back in the game, but he has to be very careful here because we are going into a 3-minute overtime period, and his King Tower is all the way down to 1200 health. Now right here, Joshua keeping the pressure on, sending in that Miner. The Hog Rider unfortunately not able to get one hit in the tower, but the Miner doing some decent chip damage. Now right here, Joshua has a pretty strong counter push to worry about. Down goes the Fireball to take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A as well as the Goblins, but the Miner, the Fire Spirits, and the Ice Wizard doing some chip damage to that tower, bringing it down to 1700 health. But the big problem of concern for Joshua is his King Tower sitting at 1200 health. Now right here, Miner going in and taking out the Princess on the left-hand side. Meanwhile, the Princess on the right-hand side getting some chip damage into the King Tower, bringing it all the way down to 754 health. And down goes another Miner, getting some quick chip damage to that King Tower, bringing it down to like 300 health right here, guys, or sorry, 430 health. So Joshua getting really close to getting 3 crown right here, but take a look at what happens in these next few moments. Goblins going down to hopefully take out the Inferno Tower. Down goes the Miner. Now the Hog Rider unfortunately distracted by a second Inferno Tower, but the Miner getting some quick chip damage done to the tower on the left-hand side, bring it down to 510 health. Down goes the Fireball, taking it down to 300 health. Miner going on the King Tower, bringing Joshua's King Tower all the way down to 42 health. Now things are getting really close right here, guys. Unfortunately for RT Dax, he doesn't have any direct damage spells. And take a look at this, Miner going in there, and then down goes the Fireball, giving Joshua the 2-crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys. On the bottom from my clan, we have Tactic Free facing off against a higher level. On the top there, we have Hassan. Now, Tactic is using the Giant Witch strategy, which I'll be doing a separate video on very shortly here in the future. But Tactic gonna go ahead and start setting up a push on the right hand lane with the Witch way in the back behind his King Tower, allowing the Witch some time to pump out a bunch of skeletons. before she crosses the bridge. Down goes the Giant in front of the Witch to help protect her, and Tactic is going to go ahead and drop down some Fire Spirits in the back to hopefully protect that Witch. And take a look at this push on the right hand side. The tower is distracted by the Giant, so the Skeleton's able to do a crazy amount of damage, and as a result, Tactic has the 1 crown lead within less than a minute at the start of this battle. Now, things are looking really good for Tactic so far, but like I said, these are crazy close battles, and Hassan is going to make a really good comeback later on in this battle. Minions going in here, but they are going to die by one shot by that tower, so not going to get any damage done. Now, right here, Hassan going to start setting up a push of his own with the Witch, and Hassan also using the Giant Witch strategy. Like I said, it's a very strong strategy, and I will be putting out a separate video on it a little bit later in the future. Now, right here, take a look at this. Tactic is going to start doing a push on the left-hand side. Hassan going in there with the Giant, the Witch, as well as the Ice Wizard on the right-hand side. And Tactic, realizing his mistake right there, thinking he probably should have defended his right-hand tower. And as a result, Hassan able to even out the score to 1 crown apiece. And then he's going to go on to do some pretty crazy damage to this King Tower right here. So even though Tactic was able to bring that second tower all the way down to 44 health, Tactic is in huge trouble here of getting 3 crown. Take a look at this. Witch, Ice Wizard, and the Wizard doing pretty crazy damage to that King Tower. And watch this, guys. Tower down to less than 1,000 health. Ice Wizard dying finally. So Tactic is in a lot of trouble right here. Now right here, Tactic's going to sit back a quick second and start building up the elixir before he starts making another play. Now he has to play his cards correctly here and prevent himself from getting 3 crown. But he's going to try and race his opponent for that 3 crown victory. Giant going down here with some Fire Spirits for support. And right here, Hassan going in with that Witch on the right-hand side, trying to go for that 3 crown victory. He's going to sit back a quick second and build up the elixir. Down goes the Giant, but unfortunately for Hassan, the Witch is already targeted and will die before the Giant is able to distract anything. And take a look at this. Tactic trying desperately to defend against the Giant, able to take it out before getting any damage into the tower. Meanwhile, his Giant was able to take the enemy King Tower all the way down to 2,600 health. Now right here, Fire Spit's going down to take out that minion horde, but Tactic does have to worry about the Wizard doing some chip damage to that tower. And take a look at this. Giant going in there with the Bomber as well as the Goblins. Hassan going in there with the Ice Wizard, bringing the King Tower all the way down to 282 health. But with a couple seconds left, Tactic is able to get the 3 crown victory over a higher level. Let's go ahead to the final replay here. So here we are, guys. On the bottom of this battle, we have Epic Gamer 2016 from my clan facing off against Alan on the top there. Now, Gamer is using a Giant Sparky strategy, which we all know is very powerful if used properly, but he's going to go ahead and start out the battle by placing an Elixir Pump in the bottom right corner, and Alan is going to put on some immediate pressure with a Hog Rider push, and unfortunately for Gamer, he has no Elixir left to defend against his Hog Rider, and as a result, Alan is able to do some pretty decent damage to that tower, bringing it all the way down to 1,500 health. Now, right here, Gamer going to try and set up a counter push with the Valkyrie up front, as well as the Spear Goblins in the back, but unfortunately he isn't able to make anything out of it, and as a result he has to deal with a counter push right here. Now Alan going in with the Royal Giant up front. Now take a look at how much damage this Royal Giant does to this tower. Gamer using that Sparky as well as the archers to try and defend here, and take a look at this. Sparky shooting the Ice Wizard, also damaging the Royal Giant, bringing it all the way down to like 1 health, but the tower down at 26 health, guys. So Gamer at a huge health deficit so far in this battle, but take a look at this counter push right here. Giant going up front with the Sparky as well as the Wizard in the back for support. Alan tries desperately to use this mini peck in the back to try and assassinate the Sparky, but unfortunately it was unsuccessful, and as a result the Sparky will get 1 hit on that tower, bringing it all the way down from 2,000 health down to 700 health. So with 1 counter push, Gamer is back in this game. Now right here, he's going to sit back. He wants to place down a second pump, but he wants to make sure it's safe to do so. So right here, getting to 10 Elixir, going to go ahead and place down his second Elixir pump in the bottom right corner. But Alan recognizes that he's low on Elixir, so he's going to do an immediate push with the Royal Giant on the right hand side. And take a look at this strategy by Alan. Once Gamer invests all of his Elixir defending the right hand lane, Alan's going to sneak in the Hog Rider on the left hand side, and Gamer has no Elixir left to do defend. And as a result, Alan is going to get the 1 crown lead in this battle. And the Hog Rider is actually able to go on and do some pretty decent damage to that King Tower, bringing it all the way down to like 3,000 health. So like I said, Gamer has a huge health deficit in this battle. Now right here, Gamer setting up another push on the right hand side at the time with that Sparky. Now Alan going to go ahead and use the Fireball to damage that tower, take out the pump, and also damage the Sparky. Gamer going to start setting up a push on the right hand side with the Giant up front to support the Sparky, and then use a Wizard in the back to help provide some splash damage to support the Sparky. Now take a look at this, guys. Alan going to try desperately to defend here. Down goes the Tesla to distract the Giant. Sparky taking out the Ice Wizard in one shot, but take a look at this huge value of that Fireball, taking out the Sparky, taking out the Wizard, and also taking out the Archers. So Gamer wasn't able to do any damage to that tower, and right here, he's gonna start setting up another push on the left-hand side, but take a look at all this pressure by Alan, going in there, taking out the tower on the right-hand side, giving him the 2-crown lead. Now Gamer are able to go in there with the Giant as well as the Wizard to take out the tower on the left-hand side, but with 13 seconds left, guys, Alan has a 2-crown lead. Gamer is going to try desperately here with 7 seconds left to take out this King Tower, and take a look at this, guys. The Sparky charging up, getting one shot off, and with 1 second left, Gamer is able to get the 3-crown victory. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.